Alright, welcome in everyone to Programmer Plays Oceanhorn 2. In our previous episode, we managed to get to the ghost town up in the Source region. So we have unlocked the fast travel, and now we need to do a little poking around, see if we can't figure out how to unlock the High Philosopher's place. Camera is moving a little bit again, drifting, but fine. No. Damn it. Had close to the right idea. Oh. Bloodstone. Alright. Not what I was expecting. I was expecting the key. So. Alright, so. It's not there. Not there. I see something over there? That like a hole in the ground? Fuck. Ah, Trixie. If y'all listen, you can hear the bloodstone. 45 out of 52. We are making headway on those bloodstones. Of course, that doesn't answer our question about where's the dang key that we need, but we're working on it. We're getting there. Not really. Wondering if we could maybe like jump into the well, but it doesn't feel likely. Don't have the key for this, right? Can we just enter this? No. Alright, so we've read bits. Doesn't seem like any of them are like a hint or anything. Possible that there's something in the pond. In fact, I would dare say probable. Aha! Good job, game. Well hidden. Very appropriate amount of hidden, I guess I should say. And yeah, I can't go out that way. But down here. It is a little geometrically confusing. The house is a lot further back. Let's say, hey Lisa, I left the key to the High Philosopher's house in the well house. Please return the key to me after you carried the water in. I don't feel like that hint would have helped me very much. If anything, that hint might have sent me off on a wild goose chase. But found it regardless. We're good. Okay.
Let's find our way through this building. Look, a chest.
Right. That's lit. Boy, that is slow going. Right.
Go on. The puzzle doesn't solve on its own.
The fire in the alcove is no longer keeping the second floor corridor warm. Have someone seal off the alcove completely. The lady. I'm pretty on board with you use your fire spell to light up the ice place.
I wish I had the chance to visit this place before all of this. The shelves are filled with books, brimming with knowledge. But there's no time to read them now.
Okay. No. I'm not sure where the character's sense of urgency is coming from, because I'm not feeling it myself. Like, I guess the war, the impending war, what's driving that, but... Nice. I love me some... Notice that a wall is bombable. Gosh dang it. I don't... Alright, so there... Once again, another thing that I would love to have in this game. A side quest where like you do some bomb stuff, and at the end of it, you get an upgrade to your bombs that makes you not take self-damage from them. That would be just phenomenal. Power shard, Cassiopeia's tier. Moderate boost to charge. It's hard to tell. Like they say moderate boost, and I'm not totally clear on like it's hard to tell which of my shards are doing more work. It's honestly a little hard to tell if they're doing work at all. So some numbers would be great there.
This is a letter from my grandfather to my grandmother.
Dear Calliope, thank you for allowing me to take you to see the stars last night. I was so excited about the telescope. I hope I did not bore you. Science and progress get me so excited. My heart burns when I think about what we could achieve with all the knowledge of the ancestors. We could reach our own true potential, instead of settling for this simple life here in the North. I know I am young, but I feel like I can see the future so much better than the philosophers. Philosophers are leaders in their stupid vows for conserving the world. They think I am dangerous, and we must be careful not to attract your husband's attention. The last thing we need is High Philosopher to get a hint of us. I know you don't want to hear this, but I hate his whole dull existence. He is too old for you, and does not share your passion for, well, anything. But I do not want to write about him. I just want to be with you. Maybe we should escape to the south and have a family. It is something you have always dreamt about, is it not? Thank you again for spending last night with me. Do you remember that special star that I showed you with my telescope? I will take you there one day. You have my word.
Ark.
Salacious.
My grandmother always called him that.
They escaped this place and came to the White City. I was born and raised in the lower town, and Archimedes was a public figure already back then. Calliope was always on his side. She was his muse, encouraging and driving him into new research and innovations.
She was the kindest and warmest person I have ever known.
Yes, and I want to tell you more about her, Trin, but it will have to wait a little longer.
Alright, that was level 12. You were granted the title of Dragoon Knight. You can now carry 25x ammo, get a significant item delivery from the Knight's Order, and your health refilled. Still don't know what the significant item delivery thing means.
Well, I'm not going to climb through the window. Go ahead and see if you can find a route suitable for an old man like me.
Also, apparently we just 100%ed this region, which took very little time. Wild that they would split up the party like this. For what is probably just a few minutes. Also, the way that Mayfair pronounced Calliope felt... I get it, it's not a normal American name, but... Siege ships.
Return. The third monolith. I have seen it somewhere. I have seen it in my grandpa's laboratory. A ship reaching to the stars, towards another world, leaving the land in flames behind. I can see the beacons and the emblems left behind, connected to a thing that stretches to all the lands below. The Grand Core.
I'm sorry, Knights, but your adventure ends here. I can't let you interfere with my work any longer.
This is why they split up the party, so that Mayfair can come in behind. Oh. Interesting that there's two basins, but not a third. You're really interested to know the practical scale of that model. A lot of times when you have big models like that, they're not actually as big as you think they are, because the way that the fog works in the game would like completely erase all of the details off of that if it was the actual size and distance that you want it to be. So a lot of times it's shrunk down and closer to the camera, giving you a little bit of that forced perspective stuff. You know, the same tricks that we saw so much of in the Lord of the Rings movies, for example.
You failed in our mission. Mesmeroth as the emblem of the sun. They took away our gear and trapped us in this old, forsaken prison tower in the Outlands.
I appreciate that they acknowledged the gameplay thing of they took away our gear, because otherwise, you know, we've got this question here of why don't we just bomb through the doorway there?
She always loved flowers. My grandmother, Calliope. Looking at a barren and dead place like this makes me remember how much I love flowers. You never think about it when you're in a city, but what Gaia has to offer is something much more valuable than the machines that we surround ourselves with. Calliope's death changed my grandfather. Now all he concentrates on are his war machines. I'm a knight, but I hate war from the bottom of my heart. I hate everything about it. Imagine if we had met before all this. Would we be together?
Very forward. That sounded like a lot of things breaking.
Hey, where are you taking me? Go of me!
Trin!
Hello? It is kind of funny that, oh, I can still play cards. The UI down in the corner is still usable, but I can't, like, pull up my gun. Ah, hold on. Flammable. Up we go. Okay. Can't do this yet because we don't have our shield to push it with. Where does it say we are? Outlet. Okay. I didn't think I'd make that, but I wanted to try. Hello. Bot warrior prisoner. Hello, Dragoon Knight. Played cards against Mesmeroth and won. Deep. You know what? I'll play cards against you. Alright, so we can play that and that. Okay. I was wondering about this. I think you can have up to 2 special cards. We'll go with those 2. They're not a perfect complement to each other, but they're still pretty good. And these 3. Alright, me first. He got every direction, but this would be a poor choice for him to play the spider bot that he went for anyways, huh? Alright. Play this. We'll see. Coin toss as to whether I get it. I don't. Okay. We might actually be a little bit in trouble here. Wow, again. No joy. Well, we won, but just barely. Eh, I'll take it. All right. Ooh, ooh. We'll go Dark Chariot because we've never seen it before. Dark Chariot is a 9/5 in vertical directions. Ooh. That's not great. Generally speaking, I want directions and then a high defense. But still, cool. What do you got? Is it... Ah, it's my shield, alright. Okay, so we're doing the thing where we get all the gear and can handle puzzles that we've previously been able to handle until we had all our gear taken away. You got the Shield of Kronos V1 is a prototype version of the shield that is held in the showroom above. Alright, so the description hasn't changed from when we first picked it up. I'll be interested to see what sequence they go in for getting these. I'm pretty sure Shield was the first one that we got previously. Well, I mean, I guess Sword is the first one we got previously, but... Looks nice in here. I'm a sucker for good materials. So, like, this copper here looks good to me. Hello? I don't think there were any alternate... Yeah. That might be a problem if our physics let us through. I'm not seeing any branches that I can exploit. I'm not seeing any buttons that I can press. This feels like just straight up like the physics engine is making an error. Alright. Setting fixed it, so. Don't know. Alright. Now we got some choices. Go straight. Well, no, we're gonna go with this one first because I see the chest. Map. Oh, a shard. Oh, it doesn't even ask if we want to equip it. That's interesting. Passing on through, passing on through. Empty. Noted. Corner over here somewhere is... Yeah, there it is. Does? Okay, so... Bloodstone 46. Boy, that weird sword really slowed down our walking speed. I don't... Really want low walking speed. I would rather have fast walking. Broke it. Boy, Rin got broken out. She got broken out in a big way. Up we go. Bit of platforming that up for. Like a risky, like letting the player have ability to make some jumps into what are probably totally fonts. That's a slightly surprising choice. Fun seeing like how they've clearly got routes so that you can go back if you. Alright, I think I just need to wait now. Yeah. Hey, we got our sword back. This isn't our sword. Is this Trin's sword? Yeah, this is totally Trin's sword. Got the slightly strange kunai design. Could have paid more attention to the description text. It's odd the way that the game will drop like 20 XP, but then it'll also drop 1 XP. I'm just like, why drop both of those? Why? So her sword has an ability that our sword, my knowledge, never had. That's cool. It does have a deal change. Why would our gear be in this chest here? I've seen games do the thing before where they're like, hey, you lost your gear, and then like enemies will have it to defeat the enemies in order to get your gear back. That makes a lot of sense to me. Like narratively, that's a pretty solid approach. Because it gives a justification for your gear to be here at hand. Like funny, like picking up this little 20 XPs and everything. because they pale in comparison to, like, finishing a region. Like, how much did Quest completing Source got us 6,000 XP, which is why we leveled up. Our next level up isn't until 16,000 more XP are in the bag. And so, like, getting 20 XP, that's a slow way to go. But completing the challenges, we'll get there, reasonably quickly. I wonder if any of these are optional. Like, could you choose not recollect the bombs or something? Riskborn Citadel. Alright. Got a very eco feel.
The prisoner resisted the transfer.
We've heard them talk before? Or if we have, it's been like in a single word in a situation.
Leave us.
At once, sir.
We think that that's
No.
extra speech.
I wish I didn't have to capture you like this. It might be difficult to understand right now, but I once considered your grandparents my friends. I wish we had had a chance to meet before things got out of hand.
You can stop any time.
No, unfortunately not. I once made a promise to myself that I would not let that madman rule over Arcadia. I will not stop now, when my work is almost finished.
You will never rule over Arcadia.
What do you mean, rule? It is hard for me to understand the depths of the lies he has been feeding you. I've never wanted to step into Archimedes' shoes. I'm simply here to stop the completion of the Grand Core and his megalomaniacal plan to take his kingdom to the stars. He is a tormented old man who thirsts for power. He's no longer satisfied with the magnificent kingdom he has already built. He is now ready to destroy this world, to take his realm to the stars.
Let us help you then.
With these eyes of mine granted to me by the guardian of the realm's mask, I can see the true you. How you are connected to the streams of creation. It is unfortunate that Archimedes never truly understood how special you are. You and he are both awoken ones, born from anima orbs. You are souls from another world, brought here by the beacons, born inside the beacons.
You mean...
Yes, you and the boy. One was born in the hands of a man who wanted a child for his wife. One in the hands of a young and curious warlock. You love him, don't you? It seems like this is the path destiny has set before us. I will begin my journey to the White City, but you will stay here, far away from the Triloth's destruction. When the storm is over, together you and he will lay claim to this kingdom, and rule it as the king and queen it deserves.
Let me go, Mesmeroth!
Interesting lore there. So, we're both, like, generation ship kids. I do kind of wish, like, I get it, like, female lead falling in love with the male lead. classic story beats. I'm kind of over them. Like, it would be much more interesting to me if the romance was not involved here. Well, very Anor Londo. Not quite the same scale, but you know, with the color palette and the architectural style. Much screen shake. Much. Ooh. Big orb. It's the... I assume that's the Triloth spell. Wow. Nice big map. Cool. Yellow chest or green. It looked yellow when the camera was further away. And a new enemy? Prototype Spiderbot. Ah, okay. Been using the card for this for the whole game, it feels like. Into the Inquisitor's chest. Well, that fight ended up being kind of trivially easy. Get up close and strafe around it, but still, cool. Hey, we got our hookshot back. You found a grappling hook. It's an ancient Auru artifact. They really probably should have made separate descriptions for when you get the items back. I get why they didn't. I'm very sympathetic to why might not. Wonder. Did that do anything productive? No. Oh no. Alright, so that could have made that fight a little spicier. To do that. I kind of get the impression that the prototype Spiderbot was intended to be a higher tier card than it was. We use it a lot. Like, yeah, it kind of feels like this should have been, you know, this rank up here. I guess I see why it wouldn't be. But like, this has been a staple of our Tarok playing for a hot minute. I think it might have been one of the first cards that I maxed out. It's because you know, anytime I saw it come up, I was like, yeah, I want that. Okay. Where does it want me to go so that I can go not that way? We are getting the gear out of order. Not getting the caster gun has confirmed that. That's fun. Down Maybe this is where we're supposed to go. Mildly bewildered by the XP just flying off in distant directions. Got a nice little view spot coming up, it looks like. I'll happily do another good look at this area. Don't have bombs, so we can't get through that yet. Okay. Burn those. Reveal this for us. Good, good. Was that enough? It was not. Okay. Is there a way that I can break this thing? Nope, nope, nope. Why did he just saunter off of it? I guess the intention with that was that we should have been timing better and gone when the camera wasn't, or when the bot wasn't aiming at where we were going to have to run through, but it feels like they wanted to do the claw shot from Twilight Princess, the twin claw shot thing, but they just didn't. You need to go through this gate, contact the guard stationed at the top floor of the tower. That, to me, felt a bit like a concession to focus testing. Like, people might have been confused. Slash, it's kind of funny to be like, hey, I'm consulting with you with my sword. Hold up. What are you looking at? A lot of dramatic camera angles in this area. Oh. Trin, what you doing? Has she somehow managed to escape? How? Feels like I should have gotten a sneak attack there. Continues to not feel great to like go grab a little secret item and it a coin. Do we think we run along the outside over here? Coin. XP. Coin. Even though I have no intention of going back, I would love for there to be like a box that I could push over here to create a shortcut for myself in case I so chose to backtrack. Like, it looks like I did miss a treasure chest back there. Oh yeah, because I don't have bombs. So I am going to have to go back. So my point stands doubly true. I would love to be able to create little shortcuts back for myself. As it stands, I kind of think that the only way through this is directly through. Hey, Trin. I didn't notice you there.
Hey, is that you? Mesmeroth is going to attack the White City. You have to stop him. I can take care of myself. Just leave me and stop Mesmeroth. We'll find each other later.
Okay. You want your sword back? I mean... I'll do the first option.
You must go now and find Mesmeroth. I'll get free and follow you.
Oh hey, we've switched weapons. Are those always in like a trio like that? Alright, I am gonna do the backtracking. Get that chest, whatever it is. God, I hope it's something good and not just like, I don't know. I mean, I would be pretty okay with a card, to be honest. Okay, here we go. Actually, can I do the backtracking? I'm not totally convinced that I can. Maybe it'll connect back later. I guess we'll continue on forward because I'm not seeing way back through this little area. Right. Maybe there was a hookshot spot that I didn't oh, okay. Ah, okay. Here we go. It's kind of funny that they, like, give you the bombs that are like, alright, stop using them immediately. Cash, 120 coins. Or it definitely, like, look at all that XP that's just down there, never to be recovered. It doesn't feel great. Okay, this also doesn't feel great. What's going on here? Aha. Okay, so here we are at the chest that I was trying to backtrack to. That's why that was a one-way thing. The point of that just to remind me that this exists, because I already knew that. Ah, our gun. Nice. Trusty caster gun. Back in the hands of man. That is a pretty nothing burger of a puzzle. Step on the switch and then shoot the thing that we showed you. can't enter this room, I don't think. Oh, well, the bomb did nothing for me because it rolled off the edge. Alright, what do you got? Another treasure. 150. I know I've mentioned it several times, but I continue to be a little confused. There's not like a collectibles screen of those. Hold up. I'm kind of feeling like this is the intended path. I want to double check. There's like bits of the map that we really didn't explore, but I'm guessing we're gonna be back. Hold on. And start point. Ah, okay. Cool. Those puzzles also still quite simple, but I'm enjoying them. I'm gonna run this way. It says fire. That down. You can see the fast travel over there. I want it. Okay. That was not it. This might be a boss and then the route out becomes accessible situation. That feels fairly likely to me. Glad I didn't get squished by that, because I was definitely queuing myself up. Squish. really noticed the inverse kinematics on him before. To explain what I mean, if we look at where his feet are, see how like one foot is raising above the other to better fit the ground. This is not a good example. Actually, is it inverse kinematics? I think it is, but it's not like be heavily tuned. There we go. So like each foot is on the ground, but the ground is at different heights at the different places. So you move the end points to where you want them, and then figure out the rest of the joints up to the core of the skeleton to make it work. Essentially, you do the motions, the kinematics, in reverse. You start at the end and work your way backwards. Inverse kinematics is great for stuff like, hey, my character has feet and they need to be on the ground. Exactly where they are doesn't matter a whole lot. What matters is that they be touching the ground rather than just floating in the air. This game still doing some floating in the air, but good enough. You have to be pretty much looking for it to notice it. Oh. I do wish I could switch these while hello. Oh. They're springy? Really? That always been the case? Got our diving equipment, so that might be a special case. Petra odd. Right. Last chest, maybe. Definitely doing the final dungeon tests you on everything thing. So these tests thus far have been pretty no Ocarina of Time. All right. Do I think that chest that we... I mean, it's almost certainly treasure, right? Do I think it's like right here, or do I think I need to get to it? I think it's right here. I'm betting that it's nothing. Like it's some cash. But in order to get the 100% on the area, get the there we go. Cash. Going the wrong direction. Go this way, yeah, in order to continue onto where I need to go. Hole. Here. And on we go. And you know what? Not a great place for it, but game just saved. So let's cut this recording here, because I just don't know how much of this is going to be left. My gut is telling me probably not that much, but enough that, hey, we're already over an hour. let's save it for the next episode. We'll just pick it up right here. So, as always, thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate you being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!